What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Port Allen, Louisiana, stand up. West Baton Rouge and everybody tuning in live. This is Nothing But Facts, the live podcast. We're coming out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but of course we're representing the great city of Port Allen, Louisiana. And on today's show, we have our newly elected school board representative representing the mighty District 6, Chareeka Grace. Say hey to the people, Chareeka.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Hey, y'all. So we're going to be letting Chareeka introduce herself. And before we get started, I just want to let you know how proud we are of you. I got the call in Dallas.
Wow.
You were getting ready to run for school board and as a representative on the school board, and I was just ecstatic. I was excited. We knew each other before you even got on the school board. We worshiped together. Yes. And it's a huge blessing to have the first, and correct me if I'm wrong, because this is nothing but facts, okay? The first elected, youngest African-American female elected to the school board. Did I get that right?
You did get it right. I'm the youngest.
Man, come on, people. Well, y'all, give her a hand. Stop what you're doing and give her a hand. That is history making. All glory to God. And we are proud of you. And it goes to show what happens when the people do vote. When they come out and they vote, we can make history and we can make a change. Yeah. Before I let you introduce yourself, I have to give a huge shout out to Mark Alexander. I'm representing MAD, man. Man, let me tell you, I was walking in the French Quarter, and I can't tell you how many people were turning their heads and asking me what I was mad at. I said, man, I'm not mad. I'm mad fresh. You forgot the fresh at the bottom. So shout out to Mark Alexander and Mad Fresh. We had an outstanding podcast last episode, and he is an awesome man. Yes. He has a vision. And God bless that brother. God bless that brother. But go ahead and introduce yourself to the people. Let them know who you are.
Hey, first and foremost, thanks again, God. Thanks again, District 6. I am Chareeka Grace.
Mighty 6.
You're West Baton Rouge representative, school board member representative for District 6. So, again, I appreciate every vote, every prayer, every word of encouragement. So just thank you, and let's work.
Let's get to work. Speaking of work, what got you inspired to run for school board? Because you're going to have a lot of young African-American females, young females in general, that are going to see you as a trailblazer. You broke through the glass ceiling. So what inspired you to do this at your age? How old are you?
I'm 39.
We have a school board elected representative that's under 50. God is good. God is good.
He is.
He really is good. So what inspired you to do that?
I've always had a heart and a passion for the youth, even when I was a little girl. And I just kept asking what was my purpose. And in me asking him and seeking my purpose, I was running into graduates from Port Allen High, recent graduates, and they would say, I'd ask them, how's it going? I heard you went to college, congratulations. And they'd be like, oh, it's not going so good, I wasn't prepared. So I'm thinking, okay, you weren't prepared, that there's no one on your shoulder riding you for you to do the right things in school, make good grades, do your work, study. And they were like, no, ma'am, it's like, I wasn't prepared. Right. I didn't get the education I needed. And I'm like, what? And it took me back to when I graduated from Port Allen High, 1998. Shout out class of 98.
Class of 98, stand up. Say that again. What school did you graduate from?
Port Allen High.
One more time for the people. What
Port
school?
Allen High.
Hey, PA, stand up. Stand up, Port Allen. Stand up.
Yeah, and I was an honor roll student.
Okay.
For the most part, I had my downs. Sometimes I didn't feel like it, but for the most part, I made pretty decent grades, really good grades, let me say that. When I went to college, it was 2 years after I graduated, but college math was just like a slap in the face, like, whoa.
Where did you go to college?
Southern University. I am an alum, thank you.
Southern, we love our Southern University, except one weekend, and that's in November, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We are so proud of you. And so proud of Southern University, which is a historically black college and university here in Baton Rouge. So congratulations on that. It's nothing but HBCU love. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I mean to interrupt.
And outside of those conversations, I was running into kids that were still in school, middle school, elementary school, fourth graders. And they're like, they treat us like we're in jail. I'm like, what's going on? And my youngest son isn't in school in Port Allen for reasons of,
various reasons.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, well, how do I get involved? Like, how can I make a change? And I'm encouraging them, just do your best, put your best foot forward. Can't nobody tell you what you're not going to be, because what's for you is for you. God already ordained your path.
That's
you
right.
just have to line up with it.
Correct.
And, they're looking at me like, all right, yes, ma'am. And I'd hear little things like they were getting in trouble. And I'm like, okay, we could talk about the problem all day, but Chareeka, how are you going to be a part of the solution?
Hello.
So in seeking my purpose and asking him and questioning him, I felt like I was in a box just hitting the walls. Like, Lord, I don't know what you're trying to tell me. What you're trying to tell me? He kept saying youth. So I started speaking to someone that became my mentor. And he was like, Chareeka, you want to do something with the youth? And he was just throwing things out. And he's like, hey, start looking in the school board. If you don't want to teach, start looking in the school board. And I'm like, okay, I don't really want to be enclosed in the walls as a teacher. I want to move and make a difference, and just bring them with me. So started speaking to my spiritual parents, my pastors, and
wonderful people.
Yeah.
By the way,
awesome God,
wonderful
you,
people. They are.
And he just, what he had already showed me in a dream, my pastor spoke it directly to me.
Wow.
And I was just like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this, Lord. Just you guide the ship and I'll be the passenger. Whatever you tell me to do, I'll go do it. And that was my inspiration,
and you got
my
elected.
motivation. I mean,
wow.
God's plan.
You don't know how
Nothing
psyched
with
I
me.
am sitting over here, like, for real.
I don't take any credit.
I'm just, it's just astounding to me the amount of young African American elected officials that really brought in a wave in this last election.
Yes.
People who are not normally engaged in the political process got
Power
engaged. They
Yes.
got engaged, and it was outstanding. It really was.
It really was. And it really is, because people are still on a high. Like, it's our time to do something to make a difference. Like, our time to play is over with. We had our time.
Right.
So we got to come back and pull the next generation up behind us, because the one before us pulled us up.
That's
so
right.
they're asking, how do I get involved? Like, what can I do to help? And I'm like, you just, come out, come to the meetings, go visit the schools. The principals, they don't mind, as long as you're not interfering with the studies.
Correct.
Yeah, you got to sign in like a visitor. They give you a limited time frame to move around because you're a visitor.
Right.
And it's a school. Everything has order. So
They're operating.
Yeah.
Right.
We have to follow the process.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to all the people that have contacted me. They're always inboxing me, stopping me in the stores. I'm looking forward to them getting involved.
And I think what's happening is that you're inspiring a lot of people, again, to get involved that was really disengaged from what's happening on the school board. You gave a lot of people a voice that really feel like they didn't have a voice. Yeah. And it really is inspirational that you're in the position you are in. I see a lot of great things ahead. Before I was coming over here, I'm serious. I was excited about you coming on, because to have, and a lot of people get the message that I have twisted, but symbolism is everything.
Yes.
What we see, we emulate.
Right.
So to see a young black female sitting on a school board, it really is inspiring. And not just for black people, it should be inspiring for everybody. So that means we're moving into a new generation that is inclusive of everybody getting involved to make our community better as a whole.
Right.
Not divided, but to make our community better as a whole.
Yes.
And that leads us to our next question. How does it feel to be the only young black female on the board? You don't have to answer from a racial standpoint. Just how does it feel? Like, is it scary? Is it, because there's a lot of young girls who are looking up to, and I'm sure they want to hear. How does it feel being in that position, or is it exciting?
It's very exciting. I will say, going in, of course, I was nervous. My first meeting on swearing in night, I'm like, oh, Lord, I'm really here. Like, Lord, you did this. Okay. I asked you and you did it.
Shaking like Jacob.
Yeah. Like, help me. But it's very exciting. my heart is my heart.
Yeah.
Like to inspire the girls that are coming behind me of all nationalities, you know.
Absolutely.
Hey, don't let your circumstances, your environment,
your gender
confine you. Yeah. Your gender, things you've gone through or that you may go through, don't let it confine you to the things you desire to do. Right. Have a heart of compassion, a real genuine heart of compassion, because everyone who says they have a heart of compassion doesn't.
That's correct.
But if you follow your heart and let your heart lead you, everything gonna work out.
That's correct.
So I'm very excited.
I'm excited to what's going to happen in the next 10, 20 years, because the things that I believe that you're going to get accomplished on the board are going to have effect for future generations to come.
I believe that. That's my prayer.
And not only that, you really are going to set the tone and be a trailblazer for future young African American women and women in general who get on the board. They're going to use you as an example of how it was done. Yeah. We've had history before in Port Allen with the first African American female mayor, who I'm still soaked and excited about. I don't care who feels what about it. This is nothing but facts, and I bring you all the facts every Saturday at 7 p.m. Okay. I just want to let you know that we had a outstanding first African American female mayor of the city of Port Allen, and with you again breaking through that glass ceiling, I really see you setting the tone for the next future generation of leaders.
Yes, that's the goal.
So tell us what's going on with the school board now. What do you guys have in store, and how does like Port Allen High come into play with that?
Well,
what you can disclose, you know, we just want the facts.
Well, Port Allen High has some. Have you been there lately?
Ooh, y'all put me on blast. Yes, I haven't took the tour.
Oh
that day that I came at the
alumni game.
Because you know I blasted. Not necessarily the school, but I blasted the parish for. I feel like they should have. I'm just being honest. I feel like they should have built a new school. But look, I got off that soapbox because I haven't took the tour and see what was going on in the new Port Allen High. I seen a lot of building and construction, so I'm excited about that. I still feel like we should get a new school, and I'm not going to stop talking about that. We need a new school, just like Bruley got a new school. But
many people do. But,
tell us what's going on in Port Allen High.
From my personal side, the renovations are amazing. They're nothing.
Oh, they really?
Yeah. The people that took the tour, when they came back there, it's like, this not the Port Allen High I went to.
Really?
This Port Allen High 2.0.
Is it nice?
It's
My
really
producer's shaking his head like it's nice.
It's really nice.
Look, y'all hyping me up. Hey. Y'all know I go live in Port Allen High. It better be nice. It better be.
Don't take our word. Go visit.
So that's the facts.
It's not the standards of a new school that you would want to see.
Okay.
But the renovations are awesome.
It feels like a new school.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Y'all don't be lying to me, no. This is nothing but the facts, not nothing but the fake.
We have some upcoming renovations that are add-ons at Port Allen Elementary.
Okay.
Those are coming into play. You saw the build up at Con that was already, in the making. These are things that were in the making before I even.
I wish we could have saved Con High. And I have to say this. I wish we could have saved Con High and put it on the National Historical Register mark. Got some funding in there and made it an alumni center just like they did at McKinley.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get some parish funds to maybe even build a little center by Con to to at least recognize Con High, to have at least we could recognize Con High because it was an historical school for education on the west side in general. And I believe that Con High needs more than just a marker in front of the elementary school. That's just my personal opinion.
Right.
But a lot of people feel that way. Con High they really set the standard for education for black students in Port Allen, and not just Port Allen, in the west side in general, West Baton Rouge Parish in general. But I was excited to see that we did get some renovations at Con Elementary. And so tell us, what can you at least divulge on what can we expect to see at Port Allen High, like without kind of ruining it? Like, don't be a Avengers Endgame ruiner, but you can't tell us a little bit? No?
Not too much. Not really, no. Just the renovations are awesome. The end result will be phenomenal. There'll be a lot of things for our students to do.
Awesome.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Well, at least our students will see a fresh new look at what education is going to be like in this upcoming 21st century.
And they feel really good about it. Like when you talk to them, it's like a different vibe now. You can see the pride coming back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because I mean, let's just be honest. I don't think the school and the students have lost their pride, but I just really feel as if sometimes when you have something that's been redundant and you're seeing the same thing over and over again, it wears down after generations. Yeah, I mean, morale does go hope. A little go. The hope. Yeah. Absolutely.
They're putting a hope back and like, okay, I need to get this education so I can go and be greater, so I can come back and take care of my community.
Correct.
Because I tell them that's the ultimate goal.
Correct.
Like,
we can't complain if you're not going to get it changed. That's it. And I really hope that there's a way to kind of bridge that gap, because what we see is a lot of students graduate from Port Allen High and Bruley, and they leave and they do not come back. And I know that's bigger than education, that's bigger than the reach of what you guys have, but it's a part of it. So can I ask what are we doing to kind of connect these students to like local schools? And in particular, some HBCUs, is there some way that we as citizens can, actively get involved to promote our kids to kind of stay home? I'm not discriminating against those who go out. I'm not.
Okay, good.
But I'm going to be a little biased. We can't have our kids graduate from Port Allen High and Bruley and go to Southern and Grambling and Xavier and Dillard and come back to the community.
And give back. That's a goal that the alumni, Port Allen High alumni, is working on.
Okay.
Ultimately, we want them to go to college, period, or
Absolutely.
Go to school to get a trade
Absolutely.
or something that's going to help them be successful, productive individuals. But we're pushing to get more involved, to have our students apply to the HBCUs, because it may be just a lack of them understanding or knowing how to apply, or having someone to motivate them and encourage them to reach out to their university, apply. If you don't get accepted, you'll know why, and we can move on to the next one.
Correct.
So it's something as simple as that. And the citizens, I always say, parents, please, please, please get involved. We face some things coming up, but you would be mortified to hear some of the things these kids go through. From no support at home, to them having to raise their siblings, to not having money to get clean uniforms. They got to wear dirty clothes to school. It's just that they're in a battle. And I always say it still takes a village. I believe that. I had a village. I had some awesome teachers that cared about me. My mom, she worked a lot, but she was in my life. She made sure I was on task. We have to get back to it. It's easy to say, oh, that's a problem child.
Right.
But it's even easier to find out what the problem is if we just have a conversation.
Correct.
Don't talk at them, talk to them.
Talk to them.
Listen more than you talk, because you'll understand what they're going through.
Absolutely.
So that's just my personal point of view of how citizens and parents and loved ones can get involved. I'm going to stress that to the day I die.
And you should.
I believe that.
And you should, because it's important. We know statistically that African Americans are 3 times more likely to be arrested based upon different crimes than their white counterparts. And we also know statistically that African American that 3 times goes up to about six times more likely to be arrested if they don't complete high school.
Right.
Education is just not important. In the words of Thomas Dewey, education is life itself, and it's very important that Black folks get an education. And here's what I really want to see. I don't know what can be done, but is there any possible way that we could start teaching financial math in school? Because what I'm seeing, and look, I'm not gonna start with the Common Core because I mean, boy, that's a whole nother episode for a whole nother day. That's a whole nother episode for a whole nother day. Cause 3 + 3 always equals 6. When I was in school, I don't know how y'all came up with 3 dogs, 3 cows. You put it in this box, that box. You add this. Look.
Yeah.
I understand it's a different generation. And Shelton, you in your 30s, you're old now.
Yeah.
But is there any possible way that we could start teaching our kids how? And start pushing our kids, not necessarily away from liberal arts, but teaching our kids financial literacy on how to balance a budget, how to invest in the stock market. You know, I'm in insurance now, and what I'm seeing, even just selling simple insurance policies, right, that our kids who have even sometimes advanced degrees don't understand financial math, and that's a huge gap we have when it comes to our white counterparts. Is there any way that we can, kind of...
It's a discussion to see how we can implement some things, because that is a major factor, not only in our culture, but,
culture in general, everybody.
The world.
Yeah.
Because a lot of adults don't understand finances, how to budget, how important your credit score is, that a life insurance policy is more important than your car insurance.
Say that again. Say that again for the folks in the back. Say that again for the people that's hitting the frowning button right now on Facebook.
I mean, hey, I'm gonna speak my truth. That's what I believe.
This is nothing but facts, baby.
Because I was one who didn't really understand credit and budgeting, financial stability, the importance of life insurance, until it started hitting home. And not to say my parents didn't understand it or didn't know about it. It was a topic we never discussed. So once I realized that, I started speaking to the kids, hey, 11, 12 years old, start saving. Every dollar you get, you don't have to spend it. Just trying to teach them some life lessons, along with pushing them to get the best education they can in school. So.
And look, I see a lot of people on social media. They try to pit financial math versus basic math skills in school. We don't need to be teaching them algebra. Listen, you're stupid. I'm just gonna say, and you may not say it, but you're an idiot, because you have to teach the basics before you can start to go into financial math. And we can debate this. When I get off, we can go back and forth on Facebook, Twitter. You can at me all day long. Shelton A. Berry, Shelton.Berry@gmail.com, numberfactswbr@gmail.com. I don't care. Send me an email. We'll debate it on the next show. But we're not putting one against the other.
Right.
We're trying to add some common sense to our people. And it is a problem with the next generation, but we see that African Americans have a greater rate of poverty because they don't understand finances.
That's true.
They don't understand finances. And I mean, Brown versus Board of Education was in 1955. We're kind of behind the curve on learning. Our HBCUs have done a wonderful job to kind of catch us up. Yeah. Shout out to the HBCUs for keeping us in the gap and keeping us in the game. But it's time that our people start to understand dividends and stocks and treasury bonds, where we haven't been too exposed to before.
Right.
This is a new generation. The old generation done a great job at getting us here, but now this new generation needs to start learning the importance of financial literacy, and I would love to see that implemented on a high school level, even the middle school level, like you were saying.
Yeah, that's where we come in.
That's where you guys come in.
We're the generation to push that generation to push forward.
And I see you doing it.
Yeah,
I see you. Look, I'm not. This is nothing but facts. I'm not gonna sit there and lie. I hadn't been to a school board meeting, and I need to get my black butt up there. I'm sorry I missed the cleanup earlier today. I know some people inbox me, Shelton, you talking all that noise, but I don't see you active in the community. Listen, man, you will see me, and you have seen me active in the community, and you will see more of me. You're going to tell me to sit down, that you're not going to see me this much. But it's not about me individually.
Right, it's not.
It's about us as a collective.
And that's good that you made that statement. It's not
you
about
want me to say it again?
It's not about me. Say it again.
I'm going to say it again. It's not about me individually. It's about us as a collective. It really is.
It's bigger than us.
It really is.
It's bigger than us.
So I'm going to put it out there. Miss Grace. I'm not gonna let anybody attack you. And if they do try to attack you, they got to come through me. And listen, I haven't heard a bad word about you. Even your enemies say great things about you.
Glory to
God. That's how blessed and anointed you are. You know, I can't say the same for myself, but you know, I mean, it's a blessing. Yeah. You have a wonderful smile. You have an awesome spirit, and I think you're gonna bring some very meaningful change to the community that we need.
That is
in my opinion, not hers, but in my opinion, we have a lot of mentalities that have been on the board for years and even some recent years that need to die out. That's just my opinion. I'm speaking directly to y'all hearts just tonight. We need some new energy on the school board. It's not saying that what you're doing is wrong, but some of the things that you guys have been implementing and want to implement are outdated. And I say this out of love. I really do. We need some new, fresh ideas on the school board because obviously, what we have done has been great to get us here, but we cannot carry the same things into the future. And we'll dig a little deeper into that on another episode. And I'm calling out all school board members. You're welcome to come on to the show. Again, hit us up, nothingbutfactswbr@gmail.com. But we need some fresh ideas on the school board. We're not disgracing your legacy that you brought us here on that you brought us on the school board. We're not disgracing that. We're not discrediting that. But we need some fresh new ideas on the school board. We need different representation on the school board. And a lot of people get offended when we say that. But, I mean, it's time out for the old guy mentality. It's time out for the old man gang or the good old boy system. And again, that's not taking a shot. It's just that we need some a reflective of what the community and what America is. Like more African American females on the board, more young folks on the board, people that actually reflect the community. You guys are doing a wonderful job. I don't hear a lot of people bashing in our school board members, and that's not what we're about here. But we are going to present the facts. We need some freshness, not just in our school board, but on the city council, on the West Baton Rouge Parish Council. We need some young blood in the state house. We need some young blood across this nation. Old men dream dreams. Young men have visions, and that's the word. Debate me on that. We need some new, fresh ideas on the board. I went off on my soapbox, Miss Grace. Again, that's not what Miss Grace represents at all. That's not what she feels. That is Shelton's opinion. That is Shelton's opinion. That is totally my opinion, Miss Grace. And we are. Like I said, everybody's not going to agree with me, and I understand that. But as long as we could come together with the commonality that we want better for our kids, I think we could find some common ground. I really do.
We work together. I think a lot of people think it's like an individual person that can get things done, but it has to be collectively.
Okay.
Across, that's the board, that's the council panel, the parish panel, and everyone's not going to agree.
Right.
But just know that as citizens who elected us, you have the right to come and voice your concerns, your visions, your ideas. We can all sit down and talk.
Right. Not just a bunch of hooping and hollering and screaming for no reason. We don't need that. We don't need that.
We're not gonna get anything
We're not. We don't need that. But we need some real ideas to get things done.
Yeah.
I always say if you're going to propose a problem, propose a plan to fix it.
Exactly. And that took me back when you said that. I won't call her out, but she's an awesome, awesome, awesome educator. For whatever reason, I just had like a beautiful vision for her to lead our parish in education. She's strong, very, very, very intelligent, and she always said those things. If you're gonna present a problem, have a plan to fix it. Her motto was show up in numbers. Numbers will make things happen. But I think our generation wasn't keen or knowledgeable of what was going on or the way we were moving, that we were staying stagnant. We're not moving forward in all areas.
Right.
Because it takes each separate entity to come together collectively to get the goal accomplished.
Correct.
So by the board working together, we're ensuring that our students are going to come back and take care of our community. So it's up to everyone involved in every position to make sure that they're contributing to that factor, so we can get the next generation set up and ready to go to keep moving forward, so we won't stay stagnant.
Correct.
That's my personal opinion.
Absolutely. Look, I agree with everything that you said. I really do. Everybody's not going to agree on everything.
Yeah.
But like you said, each and every individual entity has to come together to make the community great.
Right.
You know, not make it great again, but make it great in general. And again, that's not taking a shot at anybody.
We just got we're already great.
We already great. We already great.
Shine our light a little brighter
as a whole. There are greater levels that we have to accomplish.
Yeah.
There are more things that we have to accomplish. And if we're going to be the shining city that I really believe God has intended Port Allen to be, then we're going to have to do some new things in a different way.
Right.
Moving forward.
Right.
Again, that's not saying
much is given.
Too much is expected. Much is expected.
Correct.
Absolutely. You know, it was in the great words of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
In the great words of Spider-Man, great power requires great responsibility.
True.
You know, by the way, shouts out to the Avengers and Endgame. That was an outstanding movie.
I have to go see it.
You have to go see it. I will not spoil it, but it's a 3-hour and 2-minute movie.
I will be there. I love Avengers.
And you will, it will captivate you.
I will be there.
Even the symbolism of it is actually reflective of what we're talking about, and you will see that. You will see that. You want to give any shout outs or any closing remarks? Just a letter of thanks, a word of thanks, I'm sorry, for people who have supported you. Anybody in particular? I know you named a couple of people, and
I hate to
and she who will not be named, you know, that did support you and give you that mentorship. But anybody that you want to just really thank, I know you might want to thank the citizens in the mighty District 6.
Yes, thank you all, District 6 and surrounding districts, because I had a lot of people that supported me outside of my district, and I just appreciate that. You know, blessings and love always. That's my thing. That's my motto. From the depths of me, I appreciate you. I hate calling names because I don't want to miss anyone. I've had some very, very powerful conversations, phone calls, inboxes. You all know who you are. I just appreciate that. You really spoke to my heart, my spirit, and it just drove me to keep pushing, keep moving forward, and just never look back. I always block out negativity because my spirit can't operate in that.
That's right.
So I receive positivity and I operate in that, and I speak positivity. So blessings and love to everyone. Yeah, that's about all I have. Parents, get involved. Please get involved. Guardians, the grandparents can't do it alone. Their time is.
Oh, please say that again. Say that for all the grandmothers out there that's struggling.
Yeah,
please say that again.
Grandparents can't do it alone. Mom, dad, we have to show up. You know, for whatever reason that you're not able to, just take an hour out of a week. That job is gonna be there. Sleep is gonna be there. Whatever you're doing, just put it to the side for 1 hour and just check on your child. Just have a open-ended conversation, full of love, understanding. Just talk and listen. Go to their schools, get involved. Whatever they're doing, just get involved. Show them that you support them. That's the biggest thing we can do.
Absolutely. Yeah, when will the a question just came in. When will the school board, when will Port Allen High be finished with the renovations?
Projected.
Okay.
It'll be ready for the school year.
The next upcoming school year.
Projected.
Okay.
Provided that the weather holds up. We'll have more information coming as we get the updates.
Okay. Port Allen High, you on the clock, baby. Stand up. I'm excited. I'm going to wear my old Letterman jacket that I still can fit, by the way.
And the new Cane View is going to be awesome, too. That's the combination of Duval and Chamberlain.
What's the name of it?
Caneview.
Caneview?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. The Caneview. Okay.
It's gonna be awesome. So shout out to the Irwinville area.
Okay, Irwinville, stand up.
To visiting that school once it's up. So.
Okay. Any last remarks?
No, I think I gave you just about it.
Okay, all right. All right. I just wanted to, I know you got to get out here and your son's done an awesome job.
Yeah, thank you.
With basketball. I hope that, he continues to thrive. He has outstanding mother and support system, and peace and blessings to him always as a young king. And my sister, again, I cannot be more proud. I was not here to cast my vote, but you had my prayers and my support. You have a conglomerate of people that are behind you, that are praying you, that are covering over you. Always believe that. I appreciate it. God's he's got a special work for you to do on our school board for our young kids.
However he sees fit to use me, I'm available.
And I see that.
I fall short. I'm human like everybody is. I don't want anyone to misconstrue what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
But I'm available. However he sees fit to use me.
How can the people reach out to you if they have a question?
If you have a question, Chareeka Grace on Facebook.
Okay.
My phone number is 225-424-9103.
Okay.
My email is cgrace, that's C as in Chareeka, Grace 247 @yahoo.com. And I'm on Instagram, C_Gracie.
C_Gracie on Instagram. You have a down-to-earth District 6 and the Greater West Baton Rouge Parish area. I want to let you know you have a very down-to-earth, very personable and approachable elected official in West Baton Rouge Parish. I really see her, and again, I really see God anointing and bringing her to be our next school board president. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and let her go so she can support her son in his basketball game. And I want to give a couple announcements. Next week we're going to have, and I know Brandon Bass is going to just beat me upside the head. I mean, Brandon, we've been having you come on the show for the last 3 Saturdays, bro.
I love Brandon.
And for some reason, man, like my schedule got misconstrued. My producer already whipped the crap out of me. But I promise you, bro, we're going to have you on the show next week, next Saturday at 7 p.m. where we're going to be divulging in race relations in Port Allen and West Baton Rouge Parish. That's going to be a very interesting show. Not because of what some of you might think we're going to sit up here and debate. That's not what's going to happen. We're not going to argue. We're going to talk about how do we fix some of the racial tension, because it is in Port Allen, and it's not to create problems, it's to fix it, right? And in order to fix different things, we have to bring certain facts to the table. And I think Brandon Bass comes from a perspective as a white male who coaches predominantly African-American students, who wants what's great for everybody in the community.
Yes, he does.
He really does.
Yeah,
he really is. He really is. He's a stand-up guy. Went to school with his brother.
Yeah.
And he's doing awesome work at Port Allen High. And he has a interesting perspective that might not necessarily line up with how I feel, but I value him and respect him as a brother and as a friend, and I want his opinion. I even want those who don't agree with me.
Yeah.
I really do, Sister Grace. I want them to come on the show so we can at least come to the table and talk about how do we fix this thing. How do we move forward?
Stop talking about the problem.
Stop talking. What's the slogan? What's the slogan, man?
Stop talking about the problem. Be a part of the solution.
Stop talking about the problem. Be a part of the solution. I hear a campaign slogan in it. I hear hey bobo shaha. I hear a campaign slogan coming on. Say it one more time. No, but seriously, it was an honor and a privilege having you on the show.
It was an honor.
If you ever need nothing but facts for anything, you already know how to reach out to me. Again, we were friends before this. We'll continue to be friends. Yes. And I hope that, by you having you on the show, people will, this will tear down a lot of the stereotypes and misconception of what we're trying to do here.
Yeah, hopefully.
We're just trying to spread the information, bring the facts to the people, and make people aware that, there's a great change coming to our community.
I really believe
and we have a lot of young elected officials that are going to come in and make a change. We got some people that are running for parish council. Awesome. We got some people that are running for city council. We got some people that are running for chief of police. Okay. Yeah, I said it. I sure did not say it again. We got some people that are running for chief of police, some people running for sheriff, some people running for statewide elected officials, and these are young folk.
That's awesome.
And guess who inspired them?
God.
And he used the vessel called Chareeka Grace. That's
rise
right.
Up. That's all I
He did. It's time to rise up. Southern University graduate, HBCU right here in Baton Rouge, Sister Chareeka Grace. We will see you on the next show. First of all, we want to thank you for coming out. I usually have a gift. I will have your shirt.
Hey,
I have your shirt. You gonna rock it?
I will.
Okay, then. Rock it like a cut-off stocking.
If you invite me, I will come. If you gift me, I will use it.
That's another campaign slogan. She's on fire today, baby. Chareeka Grace, give her a big round of applause if you're sitting at home. This is Nothing But Facts. Port Allen, Louisiana. Bruley, the West Side. Stand up. Yes. We will see you next Saturday at 7 p.m. You know we're coming on at 7:30. Tune in live. Nothing But Facts. God bless you. We'll see you on the next show.